Greetings, friends.
And welcome back to Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah, who we gonna hang out with next?
Let's see.
Hirofumi Mishima.
Yeah, I think I might go for Mishima.
Cool.
Or, shoot, I think
You just turn around and leave.
I don't really mind it, but keep yourself in check, okay? You don't really mind what?
You take care now.
See ya. There he is. It's like right behind you. Right there, on the right. Do you see him? Right there. Right there in the garden.
Sorry, he's like blending in.
It's totally fine.
The Phantom Thieves are practically unstoppable. Everyone loves you guys. As do I, of course. So you did the request I asked you to do, thanks. Hey, so I figured out another way I can help as your strategic image management representative. It's a great deal for you, of course. Are you free today?
So what do? You hang out with them?
Yeah. We'll be going to an expensive buffet over in Shibuya.
All right, let's go.
Don't worry about the price, though. Come on, follow me. Today's my treat. Phantom Thieves are all about fancy stuff like this, right? That's why we're here. Oh, and it's just the two of us, so don't be afraid to go all out. What do you want to eat? Steak sounds good. Doesn't it? Meat's perfect for tough guys like us. By the way, this place is all you can eat, so let's make sure we get our money's worth.
Actually,
Anyway, I posted on the fan site that I had connections to you guys. The fandom really ate that up. Don't worry though, I didn't say anything that would point to my real identity. I did end up talking about how expensive it is to run our little organization though. The donations I got after that were pretty generous to say the least. But I guess our loving sponsors just wanted to show some support. Not bad for strategic management, huh? You're amazing. It was a piece of cake for someone as skilled as me. Let's take advantage of this windfall as much as we can. Oh, and it's okay to consider this meal an organizational expense, right? Wait a minute. I've seen on the news that using donations for stuff other than what's publicized is a serious crime. Food is definitely an acceptable business expense, but can the same be said of an expensive buffet?
oh,
The more I think about this whole thing, the less I think we should use the donations here. I mean, people would get mad at a politician for using tax money for personal affairs. The same probably applies to the Phantom Thieves. I guess returning the money would be the best choice. Maybe we can keep it. Of course it would.
that's right.
Yeah, we really need to make sure we keep the image of the Phantom Thieves clean in our fans' minds. I think I'll return the money and thank the fandom for their generosity. They'll love that. It might be a waste of some nice resources, but it's all good as long as it boosts our popularity, right? Man, maybe I was born to do the strategy stuff. I'm honestly getting pretty good at it. Don't worry, I'm still gathering info on the forum too. I actually have a few solid leads right now. Everything so far has been close to home, but these next ones are gonna blow your socks off.
Not my socks.
Yeah. Guess what, bud? I'm not wearing socks.
Sweet.
All right. Oh,
So if we're returning the money, how are we gonna cover our meal? I'm flat broke. Oh boy. I guess let's just go home.
I'm glad he didn't make us pay.
Yeah.
That would have freaking sucked. Just takes half of our money.
Oh, Tomley, sorry for dragging you out for no reason again. As always, as strategic image management rep for the Phantom Thieves, I wanted to splurge a little to boost morale, but I guess it ended up being pretty good for our PR in the end, right? Yup. Yeah, right. It was kind of rough avoiding the employees' glares on the way out, but we gotta stay positive. There's still so much I have to do for you guys. I'll work even harder. I want to be a real asset to the Phantom Thieves. Okay, bye.
Bye, Mishima.
Yeah, I don't know why the management would be glaring at us. We were there for like a whole 2 minutes before we left.
Hey, did you know that there's going to be a summer festival in Odaiba?
A summer festival, huh? How can anyone eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out?
Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot out that we eat all that meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer.
A summer festival, huh? You think they'll have any A5 beef there? Well, you should worry about finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacation, so stay focused.
A5.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's like A1 steak sauce, but better. A5 steak
I
sauce.
hope rest with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they've really taken off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. Practically. And who can relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good, the police should take notes.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss, even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during that business with Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak and crush the strong, truly a modern legend of the gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, the gentleman thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Tamaki-kun. Who is this? This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon.
Do you know the
Oh,
answer?
that's Yusuke's. He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Jesus. Do you know what he did? I don't know.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He is very popular, and some called him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media like kabuki and novels.
Well, really? Tommy-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Yeah, we're so smart.
Yeah, we're level 3 smartness. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign has failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. But before that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow.
And I'm actually pulling up the exam answers right now on my phone.
It's open. Welcome.
Oh, you're the student council president, Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Oh good, glad to hear it.
But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Right, so I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Oh no, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help.
Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system.
Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays.
Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yes, but it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should.
You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much.
Adults who should be protecting me? Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me.
You think so? You live alone with your older sister, I see. Pardon my saying so, but it seems you've been through quite a lot.
But
Honestly, it only felt like the norm to me, but our lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too.
Do you still remember them? Your parents?
Yes,
hey, so
not as much about my mother admittedly, but my father without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may well have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
well,
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I'd never think of them as my replacements for my father or my sister. No one can replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited.
Thank you, I appreciate the kind words.
hey,
Hope you're ready for your exams. I'd be pretty sad if the leader of the Phantom Thieves got bad grades.
This isn't actually a request from the fan site, but a personal one. The truth is, a younger student came to consult with me about something the other day. It sounds like he's getting blackmailed at his job by the store manager.
This is inexcusable.
Right? From what he told me, money went missing from the register he was supposed to be in charge of. As such, he's been falsely accused of stealing money from the store, and now the manager's making him pay back the full amount. It's 50,000 yen.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, this guy is like the most honest person I know. There's no way he'd steal all that money. And well, I did some research into the store online. According to some rumors, the manager might be the one stealing the money. He's the only person who checks the registers after all. On top of that, some other staff members saw him taking cash out when he was calculating totals. Anyway, the guy's name seems to be Nozomi Odo. I found it out when I looked into the store. Please, you gotta help this student. I don't know why, but for some reason all the text seems like extra blurry to me today. Does anybody want to hang out? Makoto might just want to like study with us, which would probably give us friendship points with her, and then probably give us like a few knowledge points with her too. Since no one else wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she texted you, so you just have to respond.
Exams are coming up. Have your studies been going well? I can give you a general idea of what they were like when I was a second year. What do you think? Want to study together? So what's it gonna be? Do you want to study with Makoto? Go right away. Alright, come to the library. I'm gonna drill it into you, so prepare yourself.
this goes like this.
Now solve this problem using the formula I just taught you. Do you understand, Paulford-kun? I think I can do it.
It seems like you're studying a little more efficiently today thanks to Makoto's help. Give me them knowledge points. Sweet.
I agree.
Impressive, Paulford-kun. You're a quick learner. This is actually a pretty good review for me as well. Well then, let's move on to the next problem.
I'll see you later.
Well, I think this is a good place to stop for today. It's already pretty late. Guess I should head home. Well,
Don't just stand there.
Hey,
Crosswords. Getting a lot of knowledge points today.
Changes with the season.
What are the other ones? Skeletons hang out.
Is
What?
that the attic? Or closet or something? I don't know.
Actually, that might be closet, yeah. Yeah, like the skeletons in your closet. I was looking for, like, graves, but there's no V. And decorative pattern. Do you want me to just look it up?
Sure.
Okay, because I have, like, no idea. Changes with the seasons. Alright, Persona 5 Royal. Crossword puzzle. Is this question 10? Okay. Oh, come on. All these freaking ad pop-ups. So freaking annoying. Just show me the answer. Oh my god. Wardrobe.
Wardrobe.
Yeah.
How was I supposed to fucking guess that?
Also, that's not accurate for me because I wear tank tops and shorts literally all year.
I literally wear the same clothes like year round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thomas always in sweats and I'm always in tank tops, workout clothes. Sweet.
All right.
Nice.
Oh wow, even I couldn't figure that one out. Yeah, me neither. How to use the internet.
Yeah.
Maybe you got a bit smarter after solving these crossword puzzles.
Honestly, the biggest reason for me not having a bigger wardrobe is money. Clothes cost so much money, and like
Yeah.
after a year or two, they just start deteriorating. So it's like, well, why don't I just hold on to what I got?
And the other thing is like space. Like we're in
Yeah.
a living situation right now where we don't have space for dressers.
Yeah,
I
like-
literally keep all of my clothes on a tiny little rack.
All my clothes are folded up in like a laundry bin, and then I have like a second like little hamper thing for when they get dirty. I just toss them in there. Yeah. Hawaii. Oh yeah. We've already maxed out Ryuji. He's probably gonna want to study to get like more knowledge points and like friendship points or whatever. Do you want to just hang out with Oya?
Yeah.
I don't know if we have the devil persona or not, but there's a velvet room in Shinjuku. So if we don't, then we can just swap it out there. Sweet.
Nice.
Andras. Yeah, I think the last time. Oh wait, who was in Kichijoji? Oh, but he doesn't want to. Oh. Would you rather hang out with him or Oya? Probably. I don't know.
Let me check them out real quick.
Just because I think Akechi has a deadline. I don't think Oya does though.
Oops.
Sleuthing mastery. Oh, I think that'll tell us like all of an enemy's affinities once it
Nice.
happens. Yeah.
And
And then- Oh yeah, is it gonna be like lowers you even further or something? You can press square to see specifics. Allows you to begin with a low security.
don't we already begin with?
Yeah, it's usually like 10 or 20% max.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with Akechi.
Do we have his persona?
What's his again?
His is Justice, I think. Yeah, we do. Okay. Oh, Akechi.
Hey, briefcase. Hey, Tommy-kun, good evening.
Hey.
I have some time before the shoot. If you're not busy, do you want to hang out?
What do you want to do?
Want to hang out with him?
What's the plan? You gonna hang out? Yeah.
Thank you.
Good, then let's get going.
Briefcase. What a nickname.
I just assumed your name was A.
Akechi looks to be enjoying himself.
These discussions seem to be engaging for him.
No fans saw him, so he didn't have to change clothes like he wanted to.
I'll see you later.
He's like, Joker, quick, give me your underwear.
I'm not wearing any. And no socks either. Sup? I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. I heard there's gonna be shit like kebabs, steaks, the hot stuff. Dude, I'm so pumped.
Kebab, steaks, burgers.
I'm so pumped. What about studying?
Come on, man.
Well, I'll figure it out. There was some English on the website too. Oh man, now I'm hungry. Let's get going already.
I kind of wish they had programmed it so he was like, well, you blew me off last night when I wanted to study.
Yeah, so studying, that's out the window.
All the news on Kanashiro has distracted me from studying.
So what if she's an honor student? So why should she get special treatment?
The results are what matter, you know.
I heard the Phantom Thieves might be from our school.
That can't be true. It'd be funny if it was, though. Oh my god. Test answers.
Today is the first day of your final exams. Begin. If angle C is 28 degrees and angles A and D are 88 degrees, what is the angle of B and E?
It's 64. 64. Yeah. You just gotta add them and make
Ooh, we can
180.
do
See,
this.
I knew that one, but then all these other ones about like history and shit, I'm like, I don't freaking know.
Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. What if you had to like literally punch, like type out an essay?
That'd be,
X button.
that'd be so annoying.
Takes like 30 minutes. Explain the origin of Bowsy. Bowsy in this hot weather. Well, never mind. I think this came up in class. They were invented by that famous guy from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right?
Zhu Lang.
Yeah, the strategist of Shu. I think the story was about a river overflowing somewhere and Zhu Lang visited, and they were offering something to quell the river.
Barbarians' heads.
That's it, a crazy story. And that's how he came up with the Bowsy, right? This master strategist came up with the Bowsy
To offer them instead of heads.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Bowsy were invented as an offering to river spirit to replace the tradition of offering severed heads.
Yep.
You finished in time. Time is up. Give up already. Give it up. You're
What a-
gonna fail.
What a teacher.
And after all that teaching I did,
Yeah. Class is over.
give up. Next stop, jail.
This is the second day of finals. You may begin.
Write the name and genus of this organism.
It's a red king crab paralithodes. Or thodies.
Ooh, we can do
That
this.
sounds about right. What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time?
It caused confusion in the economy.
Ooh, we
That
can
sounds
do
about
this.
right. Ooh, you can do this. That binging sound sounds like the same as the freaking the Keaton
Let's
Mask
get
quiz and
started.
Majora's Mask.
It does. It sounds. I was gonna say it sounds like something from Zelda.
Today's the third day of finals. Are you ready? Then you may begin. What is the English equivalent of the Norwegian idiom "raining witches"?
Raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we
That
can
sounds
do
about
this.
right. Which of the following is another name for the suman noodles traditionally eaten on Tanabata?
Demon guts.
Tanabata?
Ooh, we
That
can
sounds
do
about
this.
right.
This whole week just flew by.
Today's the last day of exams, huh? Seemed like some of those were kind of tough.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't too bad. You should have gotten a decent score, right?
Diddle-diddle.
Yeah, I think in Majora's Mask, they did it in a different key, though. It's like...
Parents are getting
Or like-
counted.
Or like a different sound
Yeah.
font
That
too.
exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week too.
Yeah, you're right. Your parents are gonna
An
kill
extra
you.
week, huh? The
Jesus.
only people who get that kind of cushy treatment
And
are
I'm
honor
next.
students. Oh, you mean that Yoshizawa-san? I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there.
Say my name.
Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Sure.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
Do you need counseling?
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities.
Who could it be?
What do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
They'll be disappointed.
Yep, that's right. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
This may not be the job for you.
Yeah. You just have to keep trying.
You gotta
I'm
believe.
not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
A fundamental solution.
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
That sounds tough.
Well, I can't deny that. Plus, it's a bit different from changing our hearts, now that I think about it. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you, and enjoy your vacation.
Sure thing.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
I know, right?
What's too
I
much
kept
fun?
cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You said what?
Yeah, like
Slacking
what?
off, yeah.
Escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Kinda feels like our time's finally here.
I've even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up. The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
Shibuya, yeah?
These kinds of things.
Now for the weather.
Next up is the weather. It seems we'll continue to have localized torrential rainstorms all through next week. If you're heading outside, be prepared for sudden changes in the weather.
The time just flew by today, huh?
Yeah, I guess I'm too tired to leave my house now or something. Yeah. God dang it.
The time flew by the last 3 or 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Mega
Yeah, I'm gonna
fertilizer.
get that mega fertilizer.
Yeah, now that we have access to Shinjuku, we can buy that. We just gotta go, I think, at nighttime to buy more. Sweet. Give us those sweet kindness points. Yeah.
yes.
That should do it for a while.
Cool.
That should don't it for a while.
Let's go to
The
bed.
plant just dies. I don't want to go to sleep.
Let's go to bed.
I want to run around my room and have a good time. It's like, no.
I just want to run in circles forever.
Hey,
You've been studying. You don't have time to watch a DVD.
And Ryuji gets to slack off all night,
Yeah.
or whatever he does.
Or what all night?
In any case, it's good the exams are over. Let's go to sleep. I thought I was supposed to be
Hey, it's
sleeping.
me.
Sorry for calling so late. I wanted to ask you about that summer festival. You remember the one I told you about?
I forgot. I think so.
Come on, man.
Well, I know so, damn it. Come on, the whole thing with the kebabs. Kebabs. I completely spaced on it until now, but the festival's tomorrow, so you want to go?
These both sound shitty.
Yeah.
Not really all of them. I'll think about it.
No way, man.
It's tomorrow. There ain't time for that. Let's just go. Let's make sure we invite Yusuke, too. He's always down to chow. I did just remember they said it might rain tomorrow, though. Yeah, whatever. No ways it's gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow.
How would he know whether or not it'll rain? Sheesh, all worked up over a silly little festival full of food of all kinds? Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself, but be sure to keep a low profile, alright?
let's turn in for
Anyway,
the
let's
night.
get some sleep. Oh, and no sleeping in, got it. I'm gonna skip breakfast for this. I was planning on keeping a high profile at that festival. Bringing like 2 air horns with me.
Beer, 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 beer.
What's up? What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
They're gonna date.
Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now, and I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Huh, I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here.
Yeah, describing that made me really hungry.
Yeah, it made me hungry for some kebabs.
So hot.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours.
Just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew, huh?
We better not stand out.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Ah, let's interview those 3.
Hey, is she talking about us?
What do we do?
Let's make a run for it.
That would just make us appear even more suspicious.
They got us.
Oh, hell. Okay, I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments so I can't use any of the footage.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway, Since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Whew, that was too close.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right, my kebab. The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather trying.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
I'm starting to get heavy-headed.
A kitchen like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
I really wanted a kebab. It's because we're together.
Pretty poetic, dude. Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
The stadium. Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go.
It would be so funny if they just had one of them dub kebab like kebab.
Yeah.
It's just the one Midwestern sounding word.
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You want to go grab a bite somewhere?
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa? Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meat earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home?
I've got something to do.
No, you don't. Go with them.
Right, please. Spare us.
Not Yoshizawa.
Anything but her.
Senpai?
Kasumi?
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too? Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Is something wrong?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it? I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
I just ate a kebab.
She looks sad. Let's accompany her.
Whew, that was delicious.
You sure packed it away.
I'm always like
Always
this after a
fat
meet.
shaming girls in this game.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
Literally always shaming the girls for eating. I'm like, come on, Japan.
Right.
Simply put, it was a disaster. I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
Is it more of a mental thing?
I think that's a big factor. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
Really?
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident. I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice. but I wonder if even that won't be enough.
You really are doing your best.
Senpai, thank you for being so thoughtful. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
no
real
more
real
brooding.
helpful.
Yep.
This year. I'm
Like
going to
remember that
start
time
from
that
scratch and
I
train as
just
hard as I
stood there
can.
while somebody sat in your seat?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit. Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
Who do you think they're gonna target next?
They only go after bad guys, right? We have nothing to be worried about.
Apparently, if you post a request on the forum, they'll do what you say.
If they're taking out bad guys, it's fine by me. Keep it up.
Why do we even need the police anymore?
That picture at the top of the screen was really weird. That like cartoon kid. It says Sampo Road.
How,
How could you, Tom Lee?
how could I what?
If you were going to the summer festival, why didn't you invite me?
What did you say?
How does Mishima know about that?
They're showing it on TV. Something about it being hot in December or saying sweets are to die for? There's a bit with Sakamoto saying some really crazy stuff.
You were seeing things.
Believe me, I wanted to think that. Look, my point is, next time you guys are going out to have fun, can't I come along too? I'm the Phantom Thieves producer, you know.
Oh man.
Are you kidding me? I hope Lady Ann and the others haven't found out. But, like, I don't know why Mishima's so mad we didn't invite him out. He invited us out the other night to nowhere.
Yeah, I think he just wants to be one of the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Celebratory festival photo.
Or another report. I think we're gonna check those out probably in the next episode.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope you'll join us next time.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.